From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been good.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
And that's why coaches hate to see their players try to lateral the football, because you don't practice it. It's just off the cuff. And that time, they put it on the ground. That's a lesson for that young man moving forward. I don't think you're going to see him trying laterals anytime soon.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. He makes a catch. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about.
I need to keep going. Let me go on the side.
Pleased with the results of that last play. That penalty moves the ball into the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's flag way.
Oh, right there.
And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
I was about to say, yeah.
Play until it was wiped down by that penalty, and they'll go back to work.
I figured something.
Offense getting set for first down. Sends it back in motion. He wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers, because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
They'll run the option. Now the toss. Oh, he's got some space. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play.
And I feel sorry for this defense. Like, they're having to defend the entire field. QB's already shown he can beat you with his arm. Now, with his legs and his decision-making, getting the ball to the pitch man, he's shown a variety. In this defense, they're having to defend the whole entire field.
They'll send the back in motion. Looks as if he's going to run it.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. Those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Wants to go up top. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Got a man. It's Brown. At the 40. There he goes. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. 3rd and long, it's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the first, the offense stays on the field.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
The Razorbacks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. the final period starts with a second down play. Off the play fake. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They will run this quarterback. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together, back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Hefton is coming out on the goal line. Back to throw, it's Green. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And the beatdown has ensued.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. He leaves it with his back. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. The Gators want to pick up the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the shotgun, they're running. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. He brings up 4th down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, and I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game.
Quarterback making checks. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
With the It's Washington. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They were really hopeful he can make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
A first down run in the red zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
They'll move the wide receiver. They're going to run it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with it.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel group has there been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And he puts through the extra point. So the final tally on that drive will be 31 yards. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Coming out with it, it's Abrams. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass, it's Flagway. Here comes the heat. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you're trying to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you could tell. They were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They've already gone for it a couple of times on 4th down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a 3rd. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Sturdivant. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. Safe to say the throw to the end zone, picked
coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a two-point conversion. The interception was just great.
Undeterred by this huge deficit in the last half minute, they'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.